Hello, it's 11:07 p.m. So I had a lot of activity go on between today and tonight. And so I'm pretty sure I know for a fact it's going to be past midnight. Um it's going to be past midnight once this video uploads, and my supporters, they're probably going to I'm pretty sure going to be sleeping in bed, and the only people watching this will be the obsessed stalkers. So I probably should have used the bathroom before starting this video. It's like, where do I start? So, like, I've been feeling bad, like, ever since yesterday, with my heart feeling a certain way. And then earlier today, I started to feel even worse and started to feel like I was gonna have like a medical emergency. Like, I'm trying to not have to end up going to the hospital. And so, me being so depressed, I admit, I know, because of me being depressed and full of anxiety and stuff, and because of fear of having, fear of being back on the streets. Me, I'm thankful and glad to get to, have, more help to get to stay here longer. But then, it's like, I know it seems like a lot for me to have to ask just for help to stay here. But then, for me to have to ask for help to stay here. And so, I know more so because of me having like such low money and stuff, not having the money to get to eat healthier. So, and no grocery stores nearby except that Asian food. I mean, the Asian market, and most of that food you have to cook on a stove. So, I just have a fridge and a microwave. And so, like, I've been for a long time being forced to live off of canned and packaged food and processed food and stuff. And I've been feeling like very depressed, and so my hygiene hasn't been the greatest, and then if I had to be on the streets, it wouldn't be that great. But yesterday it seemed like that tooth abscess tried to come back a little bit, and then today it came back like with vengeance. And so I brushed my teeth twice, and I flossed my teeth with the bentonite clay, and I know a lot of blood came out. But I mean, I felt pressure on this tooth, and so I felt like something bad would have happened to me, or medically would have happened to me, if it weren't for the me brushing my teeth with the bentonite clay. I mean, I don't know if I would have died, or I just did not feel right. But I'm feeling at least 50% better, and plus I took some clay internally as well. So, I know that, due to my depression and stuff, and lack of, brushing my teeth and taking a bath and stuff because of my depression. I mean, I took a detox bath last night and was gonna brush my teeth last night, but when I get out of the tub, I feel so exhausted and tired and stuff. And so, but the bentonite clay, it seems like it saved the day. And the abscess, it seemed like as if it shrunk about in half, and I can feel about 60% less pressure on my tooth. And sadly, I don't even remember when the last time I brushed my teeth. due to the depression with this gang stalking and fear of being back on the streets and feeling anxiety and stuff. I mean, I do not remember when it was the last time I brushed my teeth. It was probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I know that's very sad, because of me being depressed and, scared and everything. But then if I had to be on the streets, I wouldn't have a way to brush my teeth much anyway. So it was pretty, like I said in the previous video, it was pretty, strange that Janet, this is the third year, her trying to contact me around this time of the year, and I blocked her number. And then some time later on, somebody with the Miami area code texted me and made it like he or she was, I think it seemed like another female, was trying to offer me help, or trying to, and I'm wondering, where did this person get my phone number from, and who is this person? But I don't know if it was Janet pretending to be another person with another phone number, or it was somebody associated with her. But this person tried to say, well, I can't believe that Janet waited all this time to finally contact you. And why did you have a falling out with Janet? Or what did she do to you? I mean, what did she do to you, or something like that? Or I'm just paraphrasing because I don't remember word for word what the person said. And so then the person said, well, on Monday, or that person was trying to say, well, did you get the help? Did you get enough donations that you needed, to stay in a motel? And then the person said that, oh, well, I'm going to, on Monday, when I get paid from my DoorDash, then I'll help you out and stuff. And so then the person said, well, I have a spare car that you can use for DoorDash and Uber. And are you okay with that? And I said, yeah. And so then I said, well, who is this? And the person would not tell me who it is. Just like the human trafficker DJ. And I think this bastard, whoever this is, trying to give me another fake offer to sell out. And so then, I mean, so the person, I kept on asking, like, who is this? The person would not tell me, or the person ignored the question of, who me asking, who are you? Who is this? And so when a person doesn't want to tell you who they are, and they got your phone number and stuff, that's how you know they are perp. And so then the person's like, well, why don't you just go get another tip service job or something like that? So it ain't really that easy. So so then look, oh wait, oh man, I can't well, I was trying to show y'all the that they got something going on, the police or somebody near my house again. I'm sorry, my motel room again. It's lights on, but for some reason the camera ain't showing it. But so then it's like the person wasn't trying to tell me who he or she was. And then that person being associated with Janet, like, I don't trust Janet or anybody associated with her. Because Janet is a Masonic perp. Who, I think she tried to have me sacrificed 2 years ago. She already, like, her family blood sacrificed her youngest brother or whatever. And so Janet, this person, whoever this person was, tried to say, well, I'm glad that you were I mean, it was trying to kind of like disconnect it, like conversation. Like this person, I was trying to say as little as possible, but I try to see where this person was going, you know. And so the person was trying to say, well, so oh, it's good that you blocked Alex because, you know, that your ex-boyfriend Alex, because it's good that you found out his true intentions and didn't follow through with the relationship or something. I'm just paraphrasing because I don't remember word for word what the person said. So so I mean, it's like I think it was another like cat and mouse kind of chase, and like a cat chasing the mouse or something, like, or leaving me on a wild goose chase. And so, you know, I didn't have time for no freaking games, you know. So I blocked that person, and I knew it was a false promise with an offer with a car that you lie and say you wanted to donate. You know, it seemed like as if you stalked my dog on videos, like you know me very well. And so you called me from a Miami area code. So, you know, the person refused to even hint who he or she was, but it was probably Janet pretending to be somebody, or somebody who's associated with Janet but who didn't want to tell me who he or she was. But you know, I don't know why Janet came out of the woodwork and trying to contact me again. You know, so then the online perps will try to make like, well, Candy refused to accept offers for help, so yeah, don't help her and stuff like that. No, I just don't want any perps trying to make me offers to sell out, or I don't want them playing any games, and they know that I'm pretty much at risk for being back on the streets again. So far I've had only like $320.66 in the bank. And so, you know, I would need help with $50 more, and enough, which will be enough to cover for me to get to stay here. And also, you know, if possible, help with food also. But you know, the narcissistic perps don't want me getting any help. And you know, they have a freaking meltdown at about the idea of anybody helping me. So I'm glad that the good Christian Samaritans who donate and offer help, you know, in which I don't get a whole lot of, the ones who do that, I'm glad that they say that, well, you know, no public praise. Because the narcissistic perps will go and hunt them down and find them and tell them to not help me or don't donate to me again. It seems like as if they only making like as if I'm only allowed to work for them, in which I never worked for them and I never perked, you know. But they're trying to make like the only way I can get rescue or help out of my situation is if I join the satanic gang stalking cult, in which I would never join. So another situation, I just knew that the stuff that I talked about earlier, I knew my twin sister would try to put her 2 cents in. But I feel like, you know, I didn't say much of anything, but I noticed that after, you know, Brandy had, you know, I don't know what happened exactly, you know, if she got sick in February and she toned it down and left me alone for a while. And so then I figured that she was perping me with the video talking about, like, she wanted to brag and laugh about China driving, you know, on purpose to perp me and get underneath my skin and make me mad. And China doesn't even drive, and China doesn't even have a license, you know. So the stuff that I exposed, you know, by my twin sister and my brother Wyatt and stuff, it's like, well, damn, she probably would have just stayed laying low if I wouldn't have, Because when I saw 832 area code, I thought that was this lady that was a cousin, my aunt's husband's cousin, trying to contact me again. I didn't realize that was Wyatt. And so that's why I answered the phone. Otherwise, I probably would have straight up blocked him if I would have known that was him. But, I tried to give him another chance, and, he tried to act like as if he's targeted and being watched or something too. But then he started to be like subtle and started to get more perp-like and stuff. I'm like, well, yeah, you've been a perp. Because, he used to act like very much like a narcissistic perp back then. So the narcissistic abusers always saying to let go of the past and stuff. But they don't change, and they expect you to forget all the dirt that they did and not bring it up again, while they use twisted, false accusations of what they made up about you. They'll use that against as a weapon against you from when you were 2 years old, and trying to make it like they want to hold you accountable. So my twin sister, I didn't even watch the videos, but I saw she did like about 3 more videos about me today. I mean, it was 2 or 3 videos. And so, I was not trying to start anything, but I was trying to make an explanation about, the gun thing that happened. Now she's saying I'm lying on her. And so she lied. So it's like, how am I the gang stalker when you see me being targeted, and she's lying and saying that I'm gang stalking her and just twisting everything? So she's back to her antics again, and, she did a video. I just read the first, little bit of transcript. She lied and said that, she went back to saying again that I'm schizophrenic. You say I'm schizophrenic, you're the gang stalker, because that's a gang stalking tactic. And then she perked me with the red, black, and white striped shirt. Like as if she was prepared to perk with those colors. Like to do a video with those colors, and thinking she can frighten and intimidate and scare me. She lied and said that I'm the gang stalker and that I'm a schizophrenic narcissist for exposing the truth about what she told me about the gun thing. Because I was saying that, if Wyatt was on the phone laughing about her and the rape thing, and he said certain things about me too, it's like, I don't want to talk to none of y'all. So if Wyatt try to make it like as if he's not mad at me and like he's kissing up to me and stuff, and then laughing about the rape thing every single day, and it's like, come on, And so I had flashbacks of when she told me about when she pulled the gun on Wyatt, and Wyatt said, well, I don't believe you or Candy were raped. And so, if he's still talking about that and laughing about it, I just cut him off. And so, she tried to lie and say that I'm trying to set her up to get in all kinds of trouble and everything. Well, I wasn't an eyewitness to that. And I was way in Los Angeles, California. And she called me up and told me about it. And she did lie in stages about that, about the gun. But I know that's old news and stuff like that, but as I said, I regret and feel bad about even temporarily and letting Wyatt back into my life, and it seemed like he admitted that he stalks him. Well, he didn't say stalks, but he admitted that he watches her videos and stuff, but it's like, the whole family has hatred towards both of us, and here she got hatred towards me, like she thinks she's better. So she trying to say that, oh, Candy bringing up the gun thing, oh, Candy's lying on me, in which I was telling the truth. And she trying to say, well, Candy, she trying to say Candy's lying on me, and that Candy's trying to set me up to get locked up and put away for life and all that, But it's like, well, Wyatt try to talk about, oh, I don't believe Candy was raped and obsessive, or Candy and Brandy were raped, and obsessively talk about it and laugh behind our backs. But then in front of your face, he want to try to always ask for money or try to swindle you out of money and stuff. Well, he didn't do that this time, but, he's done that, I already told y'all about that. So, it's like, and her biggest cheerleader or cult follower, something's mentally wrong with that Kimberly Harper girl also, because it's just freaking senseless that. And then when my twin sister left me alone for a while, my twin sister wasn't, she wasn't getting as many thumbs up on her videos for her lies about me, and she wasn't she wasn't getting as many thumbs up or comments. She'll do videos about the dog Pippa and stuff, and she wouldn't even get that many comments or anything like that. But when it comes, so that's how you know that people like Kimberly Harper and the others, that they really don't give a damn about me or my twin sister, and they just love to meddle in the freaking drama. But there weren't really any comments about if she had some cooking videos or videos talking about her sickness or videos about the dog and stuff like that. Yeah, but when amazing that y'all got so much to say, and then Kimberly Harper, she doesn't have a mind of her own, that she just repeats and that's what they all do. The narcissistic online perps, they just repeat my twin sister's lies, and they don't even think independently or more like butt out, and so it's like she tried to say, oh yeah, and I blink my eyes and stutter because of my Tourette's, and I've been doing that, without even realizing, just about every video. So Kimberly Harper tried to say, oh yeah, when Candy stutters and blinks her eyes, that's how you know when she's either lying or telling somebody else's business, or a combination of both. Well, you love the drama, and you won't even. I've told you numerous times to, stay out of my business. And then my twin sister, it's like when my twin sister tries to make me out, smear campaign and make me out to look really crazy, it's like I can see her with the thumbs down on those videos. I can see her with the thumbs down on the videos, that I do. As I said, it seemed like she left me alone for a while. But she tried to make like, oh, I don't know why my name is brought in, whatever. But I was just pointing out what Wyatt had been doing, And so that's why I felt like I needed to, cut ties with him and separate from him. And so, I don't want to continue, keep going back and forth, and then my twin sister falsely blamed me for whatever sickness she got. Copying off the fake foster mom with lying and saying, oh, Candy's stressing me out, and that's why I'm in this predicament or whatever, or that's why I'm going through all this and stuff like that. And so then Kimberly Harper, I saw she made a comment because I didn't look at the, through and listen or watch the video. I just saw a little bit of transcript. And Kimberly Harper tried to say, oh yeah, Candy waits till your son's birthday to do this. Oh, just pure evil. And it wasn't even connected to, it's like my nephew's birthday is not even till tomorrow anyway, But, excuse me, I feel bad that I even, temporarily let Wyatt back into my life, and as I said, I just felt like my mental health was declining pretty much every day talking to him. Or I would be triggered, angry, or upset just about every day, getting a little more pissed, just every day talking to him, So I'm just stating what happened. And, it's like him laughing about the rape thing. And if he said that about her, he's saying it about me too. So I use that as a true example, of him saying, I don't believe you or Candy were raped, and then, having other family members avoiding me. As I said, Derek acted a certain kind of weird towards me, and Pete admitted to me that Wyatt said stay away from Candy and Brandy because they're always screaming rape. And then he laughed. Wyatt, he'll say something like that, and then he'll laugh and think it's funny. And just like he thinks I kept trying to get on his ass last night and trying to make him stop laughing about my great nephew Jalen, being demon possessed. But I think Wyatt is freaking possessed himself because he loves occult movies, evil, scary movies, So here my twin sister is back on her fake grind with perping me again and pretending that she's the one being gang stalked and that I'm the one who's perping her. Now I'm the one who's gang stalking her and stuff. So I'm telling y'all targeted individuals, do not fall for her lies. So, I'm at risk for having to, be back on the streets. I mean, I have almost enough help to successfully get to stay here. But the person who approached me associated with Janet, I don't trust that person. Cuz it's like I don't want to even unknowingly, like I have to keep my eyes open because I don't want to unknowingly, take the bait. I got to keep my eyes open so that, me trying to be just hyper vigilant so that I won't blindly give in or sell out and be trapped, But it's quite interesting that Alex Mendez, the ex-boyfriend, approached me recently, then the biological brother Wyatt, and now Janet. All within a matter of, like, each week is somebody new. So, I gotta keep my eyes open about these, people from my past being sent to me with the perp agenda. And of course, they're gonna all play innocent and lie and say that they're not, that, they're gonna say that I'm crazy, and they're gonna lie and say that they're not out to perp me or hurt me or anything, So I knew not to trust the ex-boyfriend Alex Mendez. And so, with him being older and not 19 anymore, if he's like 34 years old, he might have an agenda. I mean, he might have, had an agenda. And I kind of think that Alex Mendez was trying to be slick. I think that, the fact that he's gotten older, the narcissist games get more cleverly evil when they get older. So my twin sister is twisting things and lying and saying that I'm the narcissistic perp trying to set her up and stuff like that. I actually was defending her about the rape thing, even though she admitted that she lied about certain things, and and then Wyatt is immature. That he laughed and said, you think all those rapes was real, Candy? But then he says the same thing about me behind my back. I was raped by a whole freaking Freemason in 2012. Guess what my twin sister did? She lied and said that I had sex with a Freemason. It wasn't consensual. She tried to lie and say, she thought it was funny to make up a lie and say Candy dated a Freemason named Giovanni. No, Giovanni was not the Mason guy. But he probably could have been a Mason too. And so, Giovanni was a narcissistic abuser. I know that. So, Giovanni, that situation happened in Denton, Texas. in 2011, and the Derwin guy happened in 2012. And that was the Freemason, the Derwin guy. And so my twin sister, she makes up all these lies on me, and she thinks it's funny and perping me in her videos and stuff like that. And y'all targeted individuals, y'all go along with her lies blindly, and y'all act like as if y'all can't even see her perp activity, or anybody else who makes false rumors and smear campaigns about me. They act like as if they're too blind to notice. But I came on here tonight because I didn't want to go to bed with ruminating thoughts or high anxiety or can't sleep. So I feel like, well, after I did this video, now I can finally, I probably can get me some rest tonight. But wow, it's like all it took for me was to brush my teeth at least twice with the bentonite clay, and I'm feeling a whole lot better. But it's like I know I need to get back on it with doing the hygiene, brushing my teeth and taking a shower, more often. But I'm inactive, and I be just feeling so, even though I've been living sedentary, and I've been just like depressed and feeling constantly exhausted and fatigued and weighed down just about every day, So me having the bentonite clay, it probably would have saved my life. And the if I would have used regular fluoride toothpaste, then I probably would have still been. I probably would have ended up in a medical emergency waiting all this time, But, I just really so, just been feeling down and feeling high anxiety about everything, And so, I don't know. I feel like I blame myself because I feel like I wish I wouldn't have let Wyatt back into my life. Cause, and I don't even know, because it was funny that last night he told me, he said that it's strange that he said it seems like we've been watched all our lives. But, the way he acts like a perp, for many years, he himself makes lies, false rumors, and smear campaigns, And so it's like, my twin sister, it's like she's playing a doggone game by lying and saying that, well, Candy's a schizophrenic and a narcissist. And then she lied to reverse and lie and say I'm gang stalking her. I'm like, this is... And then other targeted individuals, they believe it. Well, you'll know that I'm a real TI if pretty soon, if you see me back on the streets, you'll know that I have not sold out or became a perp. But as I said, my twin sister with that, China is driving, was a way of trying to perp me and get underneath my skin. As I said, China doesn't even have a license to drive. So, me exposing the illegal things that they do. Oh, now you're trying to be like, Candy trying to set me up. And I don't even have the agenda to try to set her up. But I really hate it, for Wyatt to make fun of and laugh about either one of us being raped. And that he thinks that's funny. And as I said, Kimberly Harper, her and David Jane and Star Bricker, they're my twin sister's biggest fake cheerleaders. Or cult followers, flying monkeys. Well, Star Bricker is her own narc. But, Kimberly Harper, as I said, I should have blocked her long time ago. Long time before she did what she did. But all of her, acting the way she's acting and stuff, just because I blocked her for, going off on me for no reason. That's a good reason to block somebody, isn't it? So now she, as I'm pointed out, as I'm pointing out that um y'all, it seems like as if y'all weren't on my twin sister's ass and kissing her ass when she was doing the videos about the dog or talking about her health updates. But the minute they got talk about us feuding again, then and then my twin sister seemed like when I tell the truth and she wants to try to cover up with her lies and stuff, she wants to try to make like, oh, I'm just trying to clear my name, when you actually clearing your name with more lies and no truth at all. As I said, she becoming like set and prepared, purping with the red or Masonic colors and stuff like that, ready and set to come and perp me, in her videos, and thinking that she can she thinks she has such high authority over me and thinks she can discipline me and and all this stuff. And so people like Kimberly Harper and them, they really need to get out of our lives. As I said, you don't even care about respecting my twin sister. It seems like you just only want the drama. But but it's like y'all, as I said, y'all being deceived, believing everything that my twin sister's saying, twisting everything. But everybody always defends and agrees with the narc, and then the narc victim doesn't have people like my voice is silenced. And I know for a fact that y'all gonna persecute and abuse me with nothing but thumbs down that I don't even deserve. But y'all, they've been, for her to, been, I thought you were too damn sick. So, me trying to, stay as low stress as possible and try to get as much rest off the streets. And just trying to get me some peace and everything. But as I said, I feel bad that I blame myself. It's my fault. I shouldn't have let Wyatt back into my doggone life for a brief moment. And it seemed like as if he pretty much tricked me as well. Because it seemed like the males in the family have like zero respect. They have. It seemed like as if the other family members, they view me and my twin sister like animals or something, or like lower than animals, that they don't even have any shred or care of. They don't have any compassion towards us. No love at all, zero. But then, when they pretend to be fake nice in order to get something out of you and stuff, and try to use and take advantage. But then my twin sister, as I said, that foster mom and society surrounding us elevated my twin sister and brainwashed her to think that she's so much better than me. Like, how you gonna call me schizophrenic and crazy when you see a psychiatrist and take medicine your damn self? But she thinks that can be a weapon against me, or think that she's stronger at attacking me by smear campaigning and trying to discredit me as schizophrenic. She did tell me lying and stages with the with the gun situation, that I wasn't even there and I didn't even know anything about it. But I know that in 2012, me and her got into an argument via text message. We got into an argument via text message. And then she did like a Photoshop of a picture of herself aiming a gun at me. Like, she sent that to me via text message. I guess it was before I didn't have the type of phone that was equipped to I didn't have the type of phone number that was equipped to delete people's block people's number. But that's why I do best to stay away from this family, because it seems like they do a lot of dirty things and then try to drag me in it and set me up to be the fall guy or fall girl, And so it's like, if they're always doing stuff to get the, where they end up with, that they can get in trouble, and then it's like they want to try to drag me in it. And then I end up having to suffer for what they dragged me into or what they set me up with. So it's like, and then another thing is Kimberly Harper, who's totally ignorant of my life and needs to butt out. She's trying to say, well, Candy, you know how the narcissistic perps feel like, well, Candy created her own failures in life, or that she's her own reason for all her suffering. But then they'll sit there and let my twin sister say that, well, it's Candy's fault I'm suffering. And then they will agree with such lie. But then, when it comes to me saying that the perps are the cause of, which is true, with their setups and sabotage and everything, if with the perps and everything, they'll say that, like if I say that the perps are the cause of why I ended up losing my job, then they'll say, well, Candy, no, you need to take responsibility, and it's your own fault that you lost your job and stuff. So I'm exposing everything dirty that y'all doing. Because Kimberly Harper, you don't even really care about my twin sister. You don't care about either one of us. I don't know why you waste your fucking life meddling in either one of our. So, I don't know if she's supposed to be an older lady. I don't know why these online strangers are obsessed with me and my twin sisters feuding. I didn't mean for this to even be like, feuding all over again. But my twin sister and her cult followers, they still thumbs down all my videos. If she's not doing it, then they're doing it. They're still attacking me. Even after she left me alone for a brief moment, they were still attacking me. Even when I got the TikTok for a brief moment and my twin sister had died down and left me alone. And so then Kimberly Harper tried to come on another account in which I thought I blocked all her accounts, and come to make a harassing comment out of nowhere for no reason at all. And when I exposed that on TikTok falsely accused me of the one of harassing and bullying. And I heard that happen to another female too, that she said that it's like you get falsely accused of harassing and bullying when you expose bullying on TikTok. Then they take your account down and lie and say that you're the one who's the harasser. But when you say that you're being bullied as part of the gang stalking, but then again, it must have been meant because, TikTok is not for me. And I felt like TikTok was mind controlling me to act out of character and stuff. So it just wasn't for me, So, I'm just saying, use discernment. And so, it's like if a perp left me alone and I bring them up as an example, then they come back with vengeance, with the harassment and abuse. Like as if I'm supposed to let go of the past and leave it alone. But as I said, sometimes out of nowhere, if I died down and left everything alone, And then they'll come and just randomly harass me for no reason at all. But I'm sick and tired of my twin sister acting like she thinks she has high authority over me and high authority over my mental health, and thinking that she can attack my mental health all the time. But you call me a schizophrenic, other TIs know that you're the perp. You know, they know that you're the perp. But she doesn't even have a full knowledge or just like Wyatt. Don't have a full knowledge or understanding about gang stalking, but want to pretend like they know what it is. You're not gonna be one alone single person. Just if you got thousands or maybe even millions of people gang stalking you if you're a targeted individual. Like, I'm not allowed to bring up when she tried to mock and laugh at me and discredit me and have Kimberly Harper and everybody, coming on her videos trying to discredit me, talking about being hit with the energy weapons and them twisting my organs and making my, and stuff. And that was about a week before Raven, my niece's birthday. My twin sister, she did that. And so for her to laugh and think it's funny, laugh and think it's funny, and try to lie and say, now she would have a meltdown if somebody said she was faking for attention. So here she falsely accused me of faking for attention and mocking and laughing at my suffering. And then, February 9th or whenever, now she had a medical emergency. Now she tried to pretend to make it like as if her life has changed. Or that it basically changed her life. About that. So, I mean, I guess things would have been better if Wyatt would have never been trying to bring up rape talk like every day. And I felt like I couldn't sit down and just tolerate and agree with that. But I feel like it's very messed up for her to lie about stuff like that and lie in stages or keep switching her story and everything like that. And then she'll be like, oh, she won't tell the story right, so I'm going to tell it right, about certain things. But how you going to tell anything when you just add more lies and think that's... And my twin sister thinks that her lies about me is hilarious. Now, do y'all ever really see me laugh at or make fun of people? I mean, I may talk bad about people, being upset or call names. Yeah, I know I do that. But I don't be sitting there laughing at people and making fun and stuff like that. But, I may call people out their name being, angry. Really angry and stuff like that. But, stuttering and eye blinking, that's symptoms of Tourette's. But, they're all malicious liars. They know that, they know I'm telling the truth. So, I mean, as I say, I just don't even want anything, to do with my toxic family anymore. The narcissistic gang stalking family members, just about each and every one of them is a perp. So, I'm the only target that I know of. So, well, at least that's living right now. So, I mean, as I said, I'm tired of my twin sister trying to act like she think that she can. I mean, as I said, if she get into a feud with Wyatt today, or get into a feud with Mark or anybody else, she'll back down and be defenseless and scared. When she had a feud with Wyatt and Derek last year, she did just like 1 or 2 videos and then nipped it in the bud, but she kept on harassing me. Like as if she wouldn't stop. So, it seemed like as if even people like Star Bricker would do stuff like, oh, if she died down and left me alone, and then I might talk about a situation and say like, well, yeah, like when Star Bricker got me, when she called up the places to get me banned from Sky Zone and stuff, you know. And so then she would come back with vengeance, like as if I'm not allowed to mention these perps' name at all. But they can, lurk around and stalk my every move, everything I do or say. So, and then people want to say, well, you know, oh, I just wish you and your twin sister would get along, or I wish y'all two can reconcile. I wish so too. And I feel like the main fault is the doggone foster family. I mean, the foster care system is the mastermind behind this. Because if it weren't for that, then we wouldn't be in the predicament that we're in now. And so we wouldn't be in the predicament that we're in now. Or our minds wouldn't be messed up like they are now. Because my twin sister trying to call me, schizophrenic, like as if she's so mentally perfect. She doesn't have the authority to diagnose me at all. And she doesn't have the authority or the right to think she can control me and think she's so big, bad, and tough.